guys, and welcome to Knitgrit, and today we're going to go over how to make this really cute, adorable Espeon, and I'm really in love with how she turned out. The ears are super cute, and I love how her little face turned out. Her tail's not my favorite, but I'm pretty happy with overall how this entire project turned out. I love this evolution. I think she's by far the prettiest evolution, but that could just be me. Next up in the Eevee evolutions that I'm going to be making is Umbreon, and she's also one of my favorites, which is why I ended up doing Espeon and Umbreon before I did any of the other evolutions. I'm also hopefully going to be working on Charmander, Squirtle, and Bulbasaur, and I'm thinking I'm going to try to figure out a way to do it in the flat cat style, like this, because I've seen a bunch of other Amigurumis of them, and I don't want to do something that's already been done before. But I do want to do it in my own style, doing my own take of it, so hopefully I'll be working on that soon. Alright, and without further ado, let's get started. For this project, you don't really need too much. You're going to need polyfill first and foremost. That's what I stuff them with, and it's a little bit less than a pound, basically, to fill one of these bad boys. So, after polyfill, you're going to need a size J, or 6mm crochet hook, as well as a darning needle, which I just shove into her whenever, You're gonna need some felt. I'm using black, white, maroon, and this deep, really dark purple. It's a lot darker looking when it's not on camera. You're also going to need worsted weight yarn. I'm using Vanna's Choice in this really pretty light purple color. And you're going to need at least a skein of that. You're also going to need a glue gun or some manner of attaching your felt to your face. Alright, let's get started. So to start with our head, we're going to make a magical ring, place 6 single crochet inside of it, increase every single stitch to 12, then every other, 3rd, 4th, 5th, and then 6th all the way around. So once we've done that, then we're going to single crochet around for about 4 inches, which equates to about 10 rounds. And then we're going to do the inverse of how we increased. So here we're going to skip every 6th, every 5th, every 4th, every 3rd, every other until it's closed off there on the final part right there. Then this is the part where every 3rd I'm skipping. I like to actually stuff right here. Alright. To start out, we're going to want to make these 2 front paws, and the way that we do that is we're going to make a magical ring, place our 6 single crochet on the inside of it, increase every single stitch to 12 stitches, and then increase every other where we single crochet 1, single crochet 2 in the next, up to 18 stitches. Then you're going to just single crochet around those 18 stitches for 10 rounds. Repeat the process again. Then you're going to line up the 2, you're going to single crochet 9 across, so right here I've already done my 9 across, and we're going to then just single crochet into our next stitch, on our very first stitch from our second part right here. And we're going to keep just single crocheting around this entire piece. So just keep going around. And eventually, when you go around, you're going to go to this other side, and you're just going to keep popping from over there to there. And then we're just going to single crochet around the entire piece, which will be about 36 stitches, for 4 inches. Just keep going around, and then we're going to split off the legs, and I'll show you how to do that in just a moment. Also, if any point you're ever confused, we have this lovely written pattern, which will be linked down in the description on our Ravelry page. See you when it's time to split off the legs. So now that we have done our 4 inches of single crocheting around, now we're going to take our crochet hook, we're going to single crochet about 9 until we're at the center of our legs again, and go across. What I like to do is I actually like to count backwards of 18, because you should have 18 here and 18 here, giving you 36 to single crochet around. What I like to do is I'll count back from 18, and then on my 18th stitch over here, so I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. So this one is our 18th stitch. I'll go into that one, single crochet around, and then I'll just single crochet around the entire piece now that I've separated the 2 pieces here for the same 10 rounds. And then I'll just, to decrease, I'm going to skip every 3rd and then every other until this leg is closed off. So 10 rounds of just single crocheting around those 18 stitches, every 3rd on the a finishing part right there, and then every other is when we finish off and cup our leg there. Then we pick up our single crochets around from here and do the exact same thing, stuffing in between. So right here is when I'm going to stuff all of this body right here. Then I'm going to go around with this leg right here, stuff it before I start this one, and then I'm going to work on this one. I find that that makes it so it's the most even, and it's not as much of a pain in the butt when you get down to the very end of this one and then trying to stuff the entire thing. It's a pain in the butt. So next up we're going to work on the ears, which is a bit more complicated than usual. So these ears are nice and pointed. So here we're going to start by making a magical ring, placing 4 single crochet on the inside of it. Then we're going to increase every single other stitch, so single crochet 1, increase, single crochet 1, increase, up to 6 stitches. Then I'm going to repeat for the next round, single crochet 1, increase, single crochet 1, increase, single crochet 1, increase, getting us up to 9. Then we're going to increase every 3rd, every 4th, and then every 5th. And after we're done every 5th, we're going to single crochet around the entire piece for about an inch or 5 to 6 rows, depending on how long your inch is. Then we slip stitch off and we make 2 of these. These are the big main part of the ear. They'll go right there. And the next part is the one that's going to be a bit more difficult. The next part of the ear is this bad boy. Don't mind the tails. It looks a lot more complicated than it actually is. So here, this is a second component of the ear. So we're going to put this on the head, and then this is going to kind of go on the side as if it's going sideways. They're kind of like whiskery ear tufts. Not sure how to describe it, but it's what I saw on the reference picture, so I'm going with that. So this is going to go on the head first, and then we're going to make this and put it on there, right in front of it, like have it be just in front of it. So here we're going to do exactly what we did, where increase every other, and then increase every 3rd, and then we're going to single crochet around for 2 rows. So here is a good example of what it is before we put them all together. Then we slip stitch off. Then we're going to make this cute little guy, which is basically doing our 4 single crochet, increase every other, then increase every other until you're up to 9 stitches, then you stop. You single crochet around once for this guy. So single crochet every other until you're up to 9 stitches, and then you single crochet around once for 1 row. Then you're going to single crochet around both of these. So the way that I do it is I have my tails going on the right side on both pieces, and then I'm going to single crochet around this entire piece right here. So I'm going to pick up these stitches right through here, and I'm going to go around twice single crocheting, which makes it look like this. It looks like it's only 1 row, but I promise you it is 2 single crochets. And if you're bothered by any kind of like hole in the center, you can always go back with some of your tails. I might go back with this and actually kind of pull it together a little bit better. There's a motorcycle gang going by. Well then. And then once you're done with that, I'll show you how to attach it, and then I'll show you how to do the tail. So for the tail, we're going to follow a fairly similar pattern as the ears. However, for the top part, we're going to make our magical ring, put 5 single crochet inside of it, and then increase every single one of those stitches, and then single crochet around for 1 inch. We're going to make 2, and then we're going to single crochet those 2 pieces together, and then single crochet for however long you want the tail. I did it for about 6 inches. Literally, that's all there is to it. I stuffed along the way, making it probably a little bit thicker than I wanted to, so if you wanted to make it a little bit thinner for the tail, I'd say do some decreases as you're actually single crocheting around these 2 together. I'd say maybe decrease every 3rd, but you don't have to if you want it to look like what the picture does. I just single crocheted around. But if you want it thinner for the tail, which some pictures show it thinner, then do that. So that's all there is to it for the tail. And next up, we're going to start working on the face. So now that we've got all of those pieces done, we're going to put them all together, adhere them, do all of that. Then we're going to work on making the face. And the face is actually fairly simple. We're going to use the dark purple felt the most. We're going to make kind of a sideways, I just did a quick little curve and an under curve, making it so that they were exactly the same. And then I mirrored it by cutting the same shape out and then making it so that it was up like sideways and mirrored on the other side. Then I made inch wide circles right here in the white felt. I made a quick little black triangle for the nose, little tiny thing that I put right between the nose here. And I made a red circle about the same size as the white felt eyes. And I created a little tiny crescent moon shape for like the reflection that you'll see going right there. Then I made these little shapes for the ears. So here you're going to make it so that there's like at least one single crochet on either side. Then you're gonna hot glue them on and you're all done. Alright, see you when all that's done. My cats are crawling everywhere and they are very jingly and I apologize for that. At least the Espeon's cute. And once you're done with the face and getting everything attached, you're all done. Really, that's all there is to it. It's a simple flat cat shape like in all my other videos and the Eevee video, and I'm actually going to be doing an Umbreon. I'm debating on whether or not I want to do a Sylveon, and I'm thinking I'm going to do all the original evolutions because there's been such a call for them. Like, people have been really liking these videos, so I am going to be doing all of the Eevee evolutions. I'm not sure about Sylveon because of the way that the ribbons are, but I'm debating it, and if there's enough demand for Sylveon, then I'm probably going to do Sylveon. I might just do it because I'm a bit of a completionist, and I might just do that. Alright. If you like this video, be sure to hit like and subscribe to our channel. It really does help us out. We just hit over 500 subscribers, and that is amazing to me. I can't even... like, my brain doesn't fully comprehend, like, how it's growing so fast, and I'm absolutely amazed by that number. And I'm almost at over 20,000 views, and that's just spectacular. Oh my goodness. That's amazing, and I love it. So if you want to help us grow even more, do hit the subscribe button and like our videos and comment if you have any suggestions or wants or anything like that. Alright, and until next time, guys, bye.